Hello everyone. This video will focus on introduction to supplementary angles. We remember that two angles are supplementary angles if the sum of the measures of the two angles add up to 180 degrees. Now I have created a more general formula in order that we can solve problems involving supplementary angles. So this formula right here is that if we get the sum of the first and the second angle, that is equal to 180 degrees. Now let's check if this given angle that we have here is this pair of angles we have here is actually a supplementary angle. In order that we can do that, we need to test it. So our first angle here could be labeled as EFG. So the first angle is angle E. That's FG, plus the second angle is GFH. So that's angle GFH. Now we plug in the values. So EFG is 115. So 115 degrees plus our GFH is 65 degrees. So then if we add these to 115 plus 65 is 180 degrees. This means that this is an example of a supplementary angle. Now let's try this one right here. Let's see if angle H and angle K are supplementary angles. Again, we are supposed to use the formula that we got here. So our first angle, we can assign this our first and this is our second. So we can go ahead and say angle H is the first angle plus angle K is the second angle. Now let's put in the values. Angle H is 110 degrees plus angle K is 70 degrees. So then if we add 110 plus 70 is 180. This means that these two angles that we have here are actually examples of supplementary angles. Again, they are examples of supplementary angles because their sum is actually equal to 180 degrees. Now let's have some more examples right here. This time around, we are supposed to solve for X. So let's take this first example. Okay, so we go over the first example right here. As you can see, there is a straight line. A straight line tells us that there is a straight angle formed in there. And we remember that the measure of a straight angle is 180 degrees. So this means these two angles should have a sum of 180 degrees. Now we take the equation again in order that we can solve for problems involving supplementary angles. We can go ahead and use this formula that we have here. Remember that the first angle plus the second angle should always be equal to 180 if they are supplementary. So in this case right here, we have the first angle BKM. So I'll take that as the first angle. So angle BKM plus the second angle here is this one. That's MKC. So I'm going to write that as MKC, and that is equal to 180 degrees. Now, if we plug the values in, BKM is actually X. So I put X right here. Plus our MKC is 51 degrees. So then we go ahead and equal that to 180. That's part of the equation that we got right there. Now, since we are supposed to be solving for X, which means that we need to isolate X by itself on one side of the equation, so that we go ahead and say that X is added by 51. So then we go ahead and subtract 51 so we can clear this side out. We are left with X. So minus 51 and minus 51 so that we can cross the 51 out. We are left with X is equal to 180 minus 51 is 129 degrees. So then this is the measure for the angle X that we have right here. So that we can go ahead and say that if we add 51 plus 129, their total is 180, since this is a straight angle, or they are supplementary angle. These two are supplementary. At this time, I would encourage you to pause this video and try this problem out on your own. And when you're done, unpause it and check your answer. Okay, so we go over the problem here. Again, we have here the general formula for supplementary angle. That's the first angle plus second angle is equal to 180. So our first angle is angle E. So we can go ahead and write that down here. So angle E plus the second angle is angle T, and that is equal to 180 degrees. So we plug in the values. Our angle AE is actually X, so I can write X right here. That's X plus our angle T is 63, and that is equal to 180. Again, we are supposed to solve for x. So what is the measure of this angle right here? Since we have an x plus 63, we need to get rid of the 63. So then we subtract 63 from both sides minus 63. So that if we subtract the 63 on the left side, this would get crossed out. We are left with x is equal to 180 minus 63 is 117 degrees. So this is the measure of this angle right here, since these two are supplementary angles. Did you get x equals 117 degrees for this problem right here? Good. Perfect. If you found this video helpful, hit like and subscribe for more math videos. See ya!